What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review tonight. A lot of big things tonight, the night after Money in the Bank. And as we pretty much kicked off the show, everything went black, and Brad Maddox came out pretty much talking about he was the new general manager of Monday Night Raw, and he was going to do a lot for this show and make big things happen. Because he did a jump rope for him and everything, until John Cena came to the ring and says, "This is the only time you're going to get booed more, like I'm going to get booed more than you," because John Cena, pretty much everybody booed at him then. And Maddox said he admired John Cena and everything. I've seen him since I was a teenager on TV and everything. And tonight he was going to have the WWE Champion choose his opponent for SummerSlam. And the crowd pretty much went yes, 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 wanting Daniel Bryan to fight John Cena at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship, until Randy Orton came out talking to Cena about his opportunity and telling Fandango to be quiet, but he told Cena, "I'm not going to be predictable as you won't see it coming when he cashes it in on him. He will not even see it coming." So he made sure that until Fandango interrupted, everybody was Fandangoing tonight in Brooklyn, New York. And they fandangoed, and everybody was with him. And pretty much, Orton says, "You interrupted me," and Fandango tried to say something, "Fandang," and then Orton attacked them. Then pretty much Maddox made the match with Orton and Fandango, where people were doing a lot of big chants, chanting JBL, then they chanted Summer Rae. I think it was a Johnny Curtis match, Johnny Curtis chanting there, but it was real good match. I said it was very weird when a Fandango came out anyway, but I think this crowd wanted to be like WrestleMania 29 the night after, so I think they were on that. Pretty much talking about Fandango's dancing. I was fighting Orton. Orton picked up the win with an RKO, beating him, but the crowd was really hot for that match though. Ziggler was on his way to the ring since it would be a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship, and AJ says she was sorry and everything, and Dolph just went to her saying, "We're done," pretty much. So they were like, "We're done." So it's best that Ziggler let her go, because it would have been stupid if he kept her on anyway after she screwed him for the title last night. Mark Henry headed to the ring talking about he took John Cena to the limit, he should be his opponent at SummerSlam, and the crowd kept chanting, "You tapped out," but the crowd said, "Yeah, I tapped out, but he made all y'all asses tap out too." So Mark Henry kind of owned the crowd, and he says, "I took John Cena to the limit, I can take John Cena to the limit again," until the Shield's music hit, and Mark Henry just looked around and threw his jacket at the Shield, and the Shield attacked them as Henry pretty much tried to beat all of them by himself, but they power bombed him, and the crowd went holy shit chants then. Very surprised they even did a chant like that, but they did for Shield slamming Mark Henry. Pretty much then coming into that, I hate that. I don't want them to turn Mark Henry face, or even like that, because it wouldn't make sense if they turn Mark Henry babyface. Then if they did that, it wouldn't make much sense. And annoying interruptions again during the show. Sorry about that, but pretty much I don't know. I guess they're gonna put Mark Henry against the Shield, especially after the whole promo for Mark Henry, and everybody went crazy for it. Like, I believe Mark Henry should get a rematch. It's weird that they even did Ziggler versus the Rio tonight for the world title. But I guess if they gotta put Mark Henry's face, I guess it will work, but it kinda sucks. Ziggler went against Del Rio. There was people went crazy for Ziggler, saying, "Let's go Ziggler, let's go Ziggler." As the match went on, Ziggler was gonna go for the pin after another famouser, but the bell rang, and then AJ took off her hoodie. Someone was hiding under the hood. AJ took it off, trying to slapping Ziggler, and kept pushing him until Big Langston came out and attacked him, and it was a big ending, and AJ pretty much gave Ziggler the kiss of death then. So I guess let's put Ziggler as a face now. We had some crazy bumps out there tonight, but I guess they need to put him in a feud like this. Maybe keep him away from the world title for a minute. Just make him a little bit more face by taking down Biggie Langston and AJ, I guess, then. So, I guess it was going to go like that. Jericho was talking about Brad Maddox. Brad Maddox says there will be a match tonight. It's going to be RVD versus Y2J. And the crowd pretty much went crazy for that. R-Truth came out, did his What's Up song until the Wyatt family came out. And the Wyatt family attacked R-Truth, and Bray Wyatt got on the mic saying, like, they've been lying to you and everything. He says, there's no such thing as heroes. You think you can kiss your children goodnight and get away with it, but everything's not alright. He's the voice of evil. Says that people are liars. They're all liars, he says. When your own flesh and blood turn back on you. And pretty much R-Truth got back up with a chair and was going to go after Bray Wyatt, and the rest of the Wyatt family surrounded him. And as soon as R-Truth got distracted, Wyatt got him and gave him a kiss on the head and did his finisher on him, and pretty much said Kane's flying with the buzzards. I didn't know what they added Kane in there for, but that was a little kind of crazy. But Bray Wyatt on the mic tonight was fucking crazy, man. But the people were just chanting Husky Harris, Husky Harris. I don't know why they keep chanting Husky Harris for, but they keep doing it. But he cut a great promo. Zeb Coulter, well, the Real Americans came out since people voted for the tag team, and they went against the Usos. Usos pretty much beat them really quick, so it was a throwaway match. Sandow went against Christian. Christian picked up the win over Sandow, and Sandow got on the mic. Sandow got a pop for having the Money in the Bank thing. He said, and steal your Money in the Bank winner, Damien Sandow, until Rhodes came out and attacked. People were chanting Cody then. But, it was pretty good. I guess they really are having Cody Rhodes being a big face now. They're going to put him in a feud with Sandow. Brie Bella went against Naomi. Naomi won, which was kind of good. Which Naomi can work. I still think nobody's going to watch that Divas TV show, whatever they have. But Naomi did put on a good match though tonight. I'll say that. CM Punk came out calling out Paul Heyman. I want him out now. And Paul talked about, I brought you in 2005. We were the WWE champ. We held it for 434 days and everything. And pretty much he brought you where he was. You could have beat the Undertaker's streak, and you found yourself and everything. You had me swearing my children and everything. And Heyman said he pretty much said, I manipulated, I lied to you and everything, but he brought him to the top, and that they were the WWE champion. Punk pretty much said, are you done? Because he was a liar, and he says he's going to take everybody down. It's going to be like a fire around him. Any client, friend, or family he has, CM Punk, he told that son of a bitch, he says, I don't know why they blocked that out. He was pretty much a liar, and he's going to keep you alive, because he even had those 13 staples in his head. He couldn't hear his mouth. And pretty much Punk talked on him. He says he will take down anybody you can. Now what are you going to do with that? Because once he gets to you, it's over for Paul Heyman. And Paul pretty much went like, get to me and everything. And pretty much Paul Heyman got on the ground. He drew a circle. He did Punk's thing and said it's clobbering time. And Brock Lesnar's music hit, which went crazy then. Brock and Punk just went at it, like going at it, punching and kick Brock Lesnar, kneeing him. Punk putting all those right hands on Brock Lesnar. Brock throwing him over the table. And Punk jumping off the table, grabbing him, but Brock got him in that F5, and F5 CM Punk on the table. Punk got back up, trying to, get himself up there like the paramedics were waiting up there. Well, I gotta say, this is gonna get the feud going. This is gonna be probably a match at SummerSlam, which is gonna be really great. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, so they really got going good into this feud now. So it was like intensity. The crowd was into it. It was nuts. They were chanting. They went crazy for it. And I gotta say, it's gonna be one hell of a match at SummerSlam between CM Punk and Brock Lesnar. Triple H and Stephanie kept messing with Brad Maddox again, talking about, oh, the reason why you have this job is, you know, McMahon and everything. Make sure you make why did you give him the choice? So they were just trying to mess with him like they did Vicky Guerrero. Rob Van Dam went against Chris Jericho, which they put on a phenomenal match. There was a lot of blood in it also. RVD pretty much picked up the win with a 5-star frog splash on Jericho, which they put on an awesome match. Probably the match of the night. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun match. So it was really good. I really did enjoy the match. People just pulling out their moves out there. The crowd was into both guys. It was a great match. Match of the night. Rob Van Dam versus Chris Jericho. Cena then came out for his decision, talking about everybody, which pretty much most of them got booed. Well, Mark Henry and Punk weren't out there, but pretty much said, do we want the birthday boy Heath Slater? Do we want Sheamus? Do we want Orton? Do we want Fandango? Yeah, and they cheered for RVD and Chris Jericho. But I didn't understand why Alberto Del Rio was out. I didn't understand that. Like, that proves you don't even care more about your world champion. Like, why would your world champion be out there? Like, he's the world heavyweight champion. He has no business being out there. Like, some of those guys didn't have any business. Sandow, he has the Money in the Bank contract. Orton, he'll get his time when it comes. He's got the Money in the Bank contract. Alberto Del Rio should just be worried about the next opponent he gets for the world title. That didn't make sense. That was kind of stupid. You brought the world heavyweight champion out there to be picked by the WWE champion, trying to demean your title anymore. Make your world heavyweight championship important. But as the crowd went saying yes, 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 John Cena picked Daniel Bryan, and the crowd went to a flurry. I knew people were saying before about CM Punk, saying before about Daniel Bryan versus John Cena at SummerSlam. I didn't think it was happening, but the choice is made, and it looks like the crowd has spoken, and I think WWE is now going to go with that. So mostly the two big matches are really set for SummerSlam, if you ask me. There's going to be Daniel Bryan versus John Cena and CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. So people get ready for that match. It's going to be big. Watch out. Once again, you know it's me, the HOOD. Comment, subscribe. You know what I am. You know what I do. Keep watching the show. Check out my Money in the Bank 2013 review and check out the live reactions to it. And make sure you watch this review on Monday Night Raw. A lot of big things happen tonight. So I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.